Hello everybody, this is Digihiro and welcome to another episode of my playthrough of Virtue's Last Reward. In the previous episode, we started to make our way through the treatment center. We're here, Quirk's taking a nap in one of the pods, and we have more puzzles to solve. So I'd say let's jump right into it. I wanna figure out what's going on with this clock because now we have the chips. So look, there's a hand on the face now. There is. Is this a minute hand? It's pointing to 5 past. And what about the other one then? It did it again! There's another hand! Alright, looks like an hour hand. It's pointing at 4. Okay. Whoa. That's a weird angle. 4 o'clock. 5 minutes past. Alright. They sure are. Now what does that tell me? Doesn't tell me anything right now, cause yes it does. Hold on. So we're looking for hang on. Not this one. This one. So we're looking for something with the numbers 1 through 4. We found them. Pod number 1 had a clock, number 2, 3, and then 4 is the clock itself. So is it something related to the numbers that they're representing? Okay, I took note of this. I don't know if I need to go back into the room. But pod number 1 was like 7:15, so 7:15. Number 2 was 20 past 6. Number 3 was, it said 1:11 first, but then it transformed with a laser into a 0:15. And now we have, hold on. And now we have this, which is, let me write it down actually. 5 past 4. But then what does that tell me? Because looks to me like it's something to do with this board. And maybe something to do with like the amount of squares that we have to advance. But then and what does the okay. Let's think about this for a moment. Because first, in between recording sessions, I was thinking that maybe it has something to do with like the angle that the hands on the clocks are meant to represent. At the very least, for the 3 clocks that we have here, we have this one, which is kind of like an obtuse angle. Then we had this one. Hold on, how can I get closer? This one's an acute angle. And the last one, it's not represented by a drawing of the clock. Hold on. It's not represented by a drawing of a clock with the clock hands. But the angle that this represents, it's like a right angle, like 90 degrees. So at first I thought it was something like that. But the clock that we got just now is also the same type of angle, 90 degrees. So I no longer know if that's supposed to mean anything. Let me actually like, get closer and like, right? Because we do this, and we did it like this. It's kind of like, you know. And then if I represent like the other times, I guess we can. We have 7:15. Maybe it makes a pattern if I visualize it like this. 6:20. These two kind of overlap. I don't like that. And then this one and this also overlaps here. So Yeah, I'm not not really seeing anything. Hold on. Because yeah, I don't think it indicates like the direction that I have to like advance. I don't think it's that. Because the only thing indicating like directions here are this. Like we have a clockwise and a counterclockwise one. But what about the M and the H? Minutes and hours? Minutes and hours, maybe? Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. So suppose we have 7:15, which is like clock number 1, right? It's let's write it like this. It's 7 and 15. The right one symbolizing like the hours and this one the minutes. So is this indicating, and the tablet that we had also said something about like the chips or like the pieces. It said like the pieces that you have to use. I think if we go like this, we have like number 1. Maybe it's indicating that I need to go like 7 squares starting from here, 7 squares counterclockwise, which would put us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is S. And then do I go from S or do I go from start to go like 15 squares clockwise? I mean, I guess we can try a bunch of different options. So if we go 15 from here, right? Yeah, minutes are like this clockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So G. Hold on, let me count again, because these are high numbers. We know what happens when I have to count in these games. I'm not counting the right way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's G. All right. Now for number 2. Clock number 2 was 6:20. So, geez, 20 is like really high. All right. So starting from here, 6 backwards. So we go to Y. I don't have to count. And then 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, Y again. So there's exactly like 20 squares here. Good to know. Now we have 0, 15. So 0, I assume we stay here. T. And then 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Y again. And lastly, clock number 4 is 4, 5. So we have, starting from the start, 1, 2, 3, 4, U, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Now, what does this tell me? Nothing. Like, just take it into account, maybe, because it's asking for 4 letters. Well, I mean, hold on. A tablet. The screen says the following: 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. All right. If I touch it, the screen changes. 4-digit password. Okay. 4-digit password. I got 8. So maybe I only pay attention to like the final letters, like the final combination of letters. So that would be this. No. Okay. What about, you know, because it said one piece for the password for the second password. Okay, it's not that then. Do you think maybe pieces could mean like the pieces in the board game? Pieces. Don't you remember what it said on the tablet before the password screen popped up? Like 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. Those pieces. Okay, but what board game are you talking about? You already forgot? No, I haven't. I'm just having a little bit of trouble is all. Maybe they'll give me like an extra hint if I actually go back to like the screen now. Let's try an image of something that looks kind of like a board game. Clover thinks this might be a hint for the tablet locking. Sure does. Okay. All right. So no more hints. Hard mode. I mean, that's the way that we want it, right? I can input numbers. I don't know if the numbers are relevant in any way. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. But no. I think it's to do with the letters, right? Clover said it might have something to do with a board game. Should go have another look at the game, I guess. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's think. 7:15, 6:20, 0:15, 4:05. I mean, I guess I can try these ones, but I don't know. SYTU. Okay. SYTU. No. Okay. All right. So maybe. Okay. What if I look at the clocks again? Maybe prompts them to give me a hint now. I don't like being stuck so early in the episode, but yeah, maybe we actually look at the clocks. Maybe it'll give us some hints. Who knows? A clock. My hands are pointing to 7:15. All right. Contains quark. There's a clock drawn on the yeah. What about this? Drawing of a clock on the underside of the glass. The needles point to 6:20. All right. And you know what? There's also like a handful of other possibilities. Hang on. Because with the numbers represented on the face of the clock, it could be, for example, we have the laser has altered the numbers, so now it says 0:15. There is also the possibility that the 0 isn't really representing a 0, it's representing number 12. So that's possible. But also, it's also possible that the 15 is not representing 15, but instead it's representing 3, because that's what it points to in an analog clock. Maybe I can give that a try. Maybe I can play around with different, hang on. With different values for the numbers that we have here and see if that points us to somewhere. And the other option is, no, yeah, I think I'm only looking for one letter. So I don't think it matters that there's 2 numbers. I think I only have to go like the minutes, and I have to go like counter. Maybe I do the minutes first and then the hours. Is that giving me like another result? Like, for example, if I go 15 and I start here and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I end up in Y. which is different from S or G. So I guess there's a handful of things that we can try. I might speed this up. I'm not sure. However long this segment takes, maybe it's not something that you're particularly interested in watching. I'm gonna try a couple of combinations, all right? I'm gonna do first, I think I actually want to start with the different numbers that this can represent. So let me actually like write it down. So the 7 would stay at 7, and then the 15 would actually represent 3. So that would be like, if we go by this, 3 3 clockwise, and then 7 counterclockwise, in that order, question mark, because the minutes are listed first and the hours second. 6:20, it's 6, and this would be a 4. So, well, the 4 is here, and the 6 is here. 0 could be a 0, could also be a 12. I am not very sure. Let's write both of them down just in case, just as a reminder of all that I want to try. And the 15 is another 3. And then 4 is a 4, and 5 is actually a 1. So 1, 4. And if it's not this, I will try like the actual numbers, the one that I wrote in red and green, but with the going first with the minutes and then with the hours. And if it's not that, then I guess it's back to the drawing board. All right, so I think maybe it's UHCR, or it could be UHMR if the 12 is a 12 or a 0, depending. So let's try UHCR, see if that's anything. UHCR. No? Okay. UHMR. No. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me actually like clear everything up. Not everything. I think we're on the right track here, but I'm just not seeing something very important. Because chip number 1, right? Start. Do we count? Okay. Maybe I'm counting this wrong. Maybe the T square, I'm not counting it. Maybe I should be counting it. Like the start square is the first square. So in that case, that would be, let me get rid of this. We already know that those codes are not it. Maybe I start here, and it's actually like 1, 2, 3, right? And then we go back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bye. All right. Then 4, but again, counting TRs are number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We C, and then we go back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be R. Again, these are like, this is the column I'm paying attention to first and foremost, because it's the letter that we end up after we do the minutes and the hours, all right? Not sure if I'm explaining my thought process well, but well. Number 3 would be 1, 2, 3, so B again, right? And then could be 0, so it would be B again, or could be 12, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, K. And lastly, this could be T. Yeah, starting from here, T. And then go back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, U. So maybe let's try Y, R, B, U. Y, R, B, U. And if it's not that, let's try Y, R, K, U. All right? No. No. Okay. Back to the drawing board. All right. Let's get rid of this. It's BCBT. I guess I could try. No. Okay. Okay. So let me get rid of this because not useless. Not useful at all. What else am I missing? And it did say one piece for one of the passwords, for the second password. Is it referring to the fact that I only have to use one, like clock number 1? But if so, okay, let's try it, but now without the short form of the numbers. Let's go with the green numbers, right? The blue numbers no longer relevant to us. Let's try the same thought process, counting from the T, because maybe that's a mistake, and doing the same thing, all right? And we're going minutes first, and hours second, all right? So for this one, we're starting here, and we're going 15 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that would be S. I already had this written down. I shouldn't have erased it, but I don't know. And now we go back 7. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be P. And again, I'm mostly paying attention to this column because that's the final letter that we end up with the numbers that are represented in clock number 1. All right. But the green one, I'm still going to write it down in case it helps me. Now we go from here, starting from here, 20 forward. So we're 15 here, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We end up in L. And that makes sense because we are no longer now counting T as our 0. Start is our 0. T is our number 1. And from L, we go back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A. All right. Is it gonna end up being pass? Is that the answer? That's gonna piss me off. Okay. Now, here's the problem. Well, hold on. No, it's not a problem actually, because we count in the minutes first. So first we're going 15. So we end up at S. And then it's 0. So we end up again at S. So hold on. Don't have to count this because we've already done 15 like with the first one. So it's an S. It's gonna be past. Jesus. And now with 4. Sorry. First we do 5 back. 1. Sorry, starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. No, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's past. Okay. Maybe that's it. There we go. Awesome. All right. Well, that was a nice puzzle. Good job. You logged in. Yeah, but look at the screen. Yeah, that's our first password. I want the other one. It's a password for the safe. All right. So then, 1 piece for the second password. So does that mean that the second password is just gonna be, P? No? Okay, too good to be true. So then what does it mean now by 1 piece for the second password? That was, okay, so past is 4 piece because we've used the 4 pieces, right? But then if I'm only using 1 piece, I would expect to only get 1 letter. But it's not P. Is it SP? It's only 1 piece, but it's the 2 letters that we get from the piece number 1, if that makes sense. Let me try that. SP. No. Okay. I think it does want like a 4-digit code, regardless of the 1 piece or the 4 piece or whatever. So what is it? Let's see if we can get some clues looking around. I found the first password, but what about the second one? Yeah, anything else? Clover, can you help me? Second one. The second password. Maybe it's the original number that we had here. Like, this is the number that's different from the way the other numbers were represented. Originally, this was written like 11-1. Maybe I gotta count it like that. Maybe that comes into use now. So if I do this, 11 for the minutes. 11 for the minutes. So it would be let's do it like this. Would be 11 for the minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. F. And then 1. So G. So it's either F, G, or just G, or just F. Let's try all of those. No. 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 Okay. I do think it's gotta be 4 digits regardless. So how do we get it? Okay. This is written in red. The other ones are written in black. Because they're kind of just painted on. And this one... This one was painted like in... Well, not painted, but like represented in green and red. Card in each slot. Can I take them off? Like, can I get them off and maybe... No? Okay. Nothing else I can do with that. Okay. 1 piece for the second password. 4 piece for the first password. I've done that. 4 pieces. Yeah? 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. Only 1. I mean, can I just randomly like try every single letter? If it's only 1 letter, because it sounds like it's only asking for 1 letter or digit. Can I just try like every single one? I've already tried this, I think, maybe. I don't think this is gonna get me anywhere. All right, back to the drawing board. No. It's not digital roots anything, is it? It's not gonna pull that bullshit. Digital roots haven't been explained to us, have they? No. 1 piece, but which one? Only the one with the clock? The piece number 1? Which one is it referring to? Oh boy. The second one. Yeah. 1 piece for the second password. I'm trying to read it out loud just in case it clicks, but it's not. Okay. So let's assume that I'm only taking into account piece number 1 for the second password. All right, let's draw like a line, like a line here. Only taking into account things related to piece number 1, right? If I start, because imagine that they're players, right? Like in a board game, I'm playing only with 1 token. So assuming that, can I get 4 of something only with number 1? Can I get 4 of something? I'm doing 7. First I'm doing 15 and I'm ending up at S. And then I'm doing 7 back and I'm ending up at P. What about the numbers? I am able to input numbers into the tablet. So, but this is 15. Do I go with 3? Do I try 7-3 or 3-7 because it's minutes first, hours second? So maybe SP37. No. It's gotta be, I feel like it's gotta be a word. I feel like it's gotta be something that means something. Back in the infirmary, we had a puzzle with like numbers and squares and letters, and the solutions are always spelled something. Right now we had past, and that was also a solution that spelled something. So I feel like it's gotta be something that spells something, but what? What is it? Do I just try like 4-letter words? Hour? 1 piece? No. Can I actually like only write 4? Okay. It's only 4, so I don't know why this is here. Can I try pass? Oh my god. I'm not seeing it. This is frustrating. Nothing like some zero escape to make you feel absolutely horrible and dumb and stupid and like you have no future. I'm kidding, by the way. It's just a game. It's just, these puzzles definitely harder compared to the ones in 999. I am a puzzle person. I really like puzzles in my spare time. I'm just not seeing it, and it's the kind of thing that I feel like it's not very suited for this kind of video format. It's probably the kind of thing that I have to make some cuts and go back and forth with myself, think about the puzzle in my spare time with a piece of paper in front of me. So, yeah, that's kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not, my brain's just not working anymore. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I lost track of how long this episode is gonna run for, especially if I'm gonna be like fast forwarding some sections when I'm doing like some silent thinking or not. If this turns out to be like a shorter episode and quite a boring one because it's only this puzzle, and then so be it. But I'm gonna end the episode now, and I'm gonna do what I have done for other episodes, where I'm gonna keep playing and trying some things off screen, and when I get the solution, I'll jump right back into the recording and we'll keep going from there. Regardless, thank you very much for supporting me, especially in these trying times. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying this series and would like to continue supporting me, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.